Hello and welcome everybody to a brand new Let's Play on my channel. We are going to start a new Let's Play on a game I have very fond memories on. Sid Meier's Colonization, dating from 1994. We are playing the version 3.0 from Good Old Games. A link in the description from February 95. Now, Colonization is a game that was inspired by Sid Meier's Civilization. I think it was the second iteration already available. Nowadays we have Civilization 6. There was a remake of Colonization, basically a DLC for Civilization 4, which is pretty much the same game. So if you're a little bit into more fancier graphics, that may be the version for you, but as a purist, I prefer the good old classic Civilization, Colonization. It has simply a better vibe to it. So let's get right onto it. We have several options here. We can either start a new random world, start in Americas, which is the real map, or customize our own world. I think we're going to go for the customized option because we can actually influence the map, and Americas is a pretty nice map, but we know of course how it looks like, and that gives us quite an advantage. And the continents, both of them, North and South America, are so huge and vast that we're never ever going to colonize them even closely. So we're going to make a custom world. There we have different options from the landmass itself, basically meaning the total size. We can go for large, but I would say we go for normal, right? Not continents, because that would be basically North and South America, like huge land masses, which is nice, but on the other hand, a bit extreme, and it may give us more opportunities to have a couple of continents or larger islands. And this is archipelago is probably too many islands, like a Caribbean probably. From the temperature, we're going for temperate and climate normal. So basically the average settings. So we have extremes, but otherwise it will be either too dry or too wet, too hot or too cold. So with climate normal, we should get, I guess, something in between. Let's hope the best. All right. The final setting is the difficulty setting. As a veteran player, of course, we're going for the higher difficulty settings. They basically influence how many units the opponents will have at some point who want to gain their independence, and thus we'll have to fight the real forces. On Viceroy, they have a ridiculous amount of bony in combat. So I think I'm going for Governor, the second toughest one. I think that's where I want to settle. Now, from the nation we can play, we have 4 options: England, France, Spain, and Holland, or the Netherlands. They differ in several settings. Basically, England is strong in immigration. We will get more colonists. France is strong in cooperation, which means the natives will be more cooperative and not hostile to us. Spain is all about conquest, so exactly the opposite of France. They plunder and seize treasure from the natives, and the Dutch are basically traders. They have advantages in trade. They gain a bigger ship at start, and they also get better prices. So my standard option was always the Netherlands, for a simple reason: they get a bigger ship at start, and the prices in the commerce drop less fast. Plus the color is pretty nice. Okay, now we can name our character. This is going to be Harjawalda. The Netherlands. Protestant Dutch provinces gained their independence from Catholic Spain during the Age of Expansion. A maritime country of fishermen and merchants, the Dutch Netherlands operated large merchant and fishing fleets in the North Sea and the Baltic. Upon achieving political independence in the early 17th century, this tiny nation found itself ideally poised to expand its overseas trade into lucrative new markets in the Far East and the New World. Unlike their rivals and sometime enemies, the Spanish, French, and English, the Dutch were ruled by the merchant class. This unique arrangement led them to focus all aspects of state, diplomatic, military, and economic policy around the interest of trade. Their strategy proved quite successful, and the Dutch economy and merchant fleet expanded so rapidly that the other European powers felt compelled to take drastic measures against the Dutch in order to prop up their own less successful enterprises. To represent the strength of the Dutch economy as well as the Dutch achievements in shipping, commerce, and banking, a Dutch player receives a bonus when trading with Amsterdam. Commodity prices in Amsterdam do not collapse as quickly as other European ports, and they recover more quickly. So basically, if we sell a commodity and lots of it, it will drop in price, but not as quickly, and it will recover faster than in other European nations. Year of our Lord, 1492, an audience with the stadtholder. For the great glory of the Netherlands, we dub thee Viceroy of the New World. Go on and explore this new land, settle it, and bring wealth, glory to yourself and our nation. Hooray! In the year of our Lord, 1492, an expedition led by the great governor Harjawalda left Amsterdam on a voyage of discovery. Yes, and that was the pacing back then. Commissioned and blessed by the stadtholder of the Netherlands. To explore the ocean sea. To find uncharted lands. And to establish colonies for the greater glory of the Netherlands. A ship loaded with pioneers and soldiers. Set sail to find a new life, a new beginning. And a new world. Alright, we are finally in the game. So we start off with 3 units, a Dutch merchantman with a merchant ship, and a unit of soldiers and a pioneer. And our first task is going to be to find a suitable place for our new colony. So we have to explore the map. And there we go, the discovery of the new world. And we shall name this land after myself, of course. Harjawalda. Okay, now let's see if this land is any good. There's an Indian village close by. There's a couple of resources, and let's see if we find a suitable place to make landfall. Oh, that's a barren place. Barren place indeed. Maybe we should go more southeast. That looks interesting. That looks very interesting. For a couple of reasons. There is a specific prime timber resource, which means there's lots of wood to be had. There is ocean below us with a good amount of fish. So if we make a colony here, we could have these two resources. Let's make a landfall here. And we meet the natives. The Arawak tribe welcomes you. We are a glorious nation of 5 villages. To celebrate our friendship, we generously offer you the land you now occupy as a gift. Will you accept our treaty and live with us in peace as brothers? Of course. The Arawaks welcome peace with our brothers the Dutch. Let us smoke a peace pipe and celebrate our perpetual friendship. We hope you will soon visit Arawak villages to share knowledge with us, and that you will send wagon trains to trade with us. Great. Okay, now there's the Arawak capital right next to us. That's going to be a little bit of an issue. Yeah, probably will. This spot is really nice, except for that, because there is broadleaf conifer forest, there is hills adjacent, and the fish. That's a very, very decent start location. Very tempting. But let's see a little bit along the shoreline. Yeah, we could also make land colony here. Then we would have this tree. We would have that fish. We would have another ocean tile. Depending on what is behind this. Let's make a landfall here. Oh, there's a lake. There's a lake. So if we make a colony here, we would have 3 ocean tiles. Let's make a quick tooltip. We can produce food here. Coast, river +1, export +3. Yeah, would be interesting because we would have basically 3 tiles where we can use a fisherman to produce a lot of food. Yeah, not too shabby. Let's give it a quick look. Oh, there's another good location right here. Let's have a look, just a quick look. Yeah, if you make it here, we would have... Yeah, we don't reach that one. True. Can I move you now? Oh, there's furs. Fur resource. Okay, let's explore a little bit with this guy here. Okay, there's another village. So yeah, it's quite densely populated by the Indians, which is a little bit of an issue. I concur. No matter where we settle in this region, there is lots of Indian villages. Kinda in a way. We can remove them, I mean, forcefully, which will cause war, of course, but it's an option to remove 1 or 2 villages and then make peace again. It's possible. In general, I like this location. Although we have quite a large desert back here, it seems. The coastal region seems quite fertile. This would be a good location, probably. Actually, maybe... Oh damn, where the ship is right now, that would be perfect. Sadly, that's an ocean tile. We cannot settle an ocean tile, of course. I think we go either for... I think that one would be not the worst choice, because we can produce a lot of food. We have a special tree resource, which is good for its start. Yeah, we have a second... Yeah, I think I like that. Let's go for this location here. Do a little bit of exploring. Oh! Jamestown. Primary target. The British are here. That's not good. Religious unrest in the Netherlands caused increased immigration. Colonists, expert civil miners are now available. Okay. So, we're going to do something risky here. The British have made landfall to the south, and if we're quickly, we may be able to disrupt their operations prematurely. Now we can make a... Yeah, we could actually settle here. Let's make a village and call it New Amsterdam. New Amsterdam. Yeah, sure, why not? Let's name it New Amsterdam! Our first colony. Now, this is the colony screen, which is actually pretty problematic. Yeah, because we cannot occupy the land. Shite. Right, with a village to the north and to the south. That was probably not a good idea. Okay, the Continental Congress will expand during this next session, Your Excellency. Which founding father shall we appoint as the next member? So this is another feature of the game where we get specific people for our Congress. And they will have specific bonuses. This one allows us trading with other colonies. Henry Hudson increases the production of furs. No, not only wheat. Can I scroll down? Yeah, I have to be careful not to press. Yeah, Henry Hudson increases the fur output. Cortes is, I think, larger treasures. When a Cortes joins the Congress, conquered native settlements always yield treasure. Right. Pocahontas. When Pocahontas joins the Congress, all tension levels between you and the natives are reduced. Yeah. Jean de Belleuf will and Congress all misses function as experts. Yeah, that's also very good. I think I go with Henry Hudson. More furs is always good. Right, I may have made an early mistake here because, yeah, the problem is the Indians control these adjacent tiles. We can take them from them forcefully, but that will cause... It basically means a declaration of war, pretty much. But I like it here. I really do. Yeah, let's stay here. Let's stay here. Let's see what we can do with this guy. You can produce... Let's probably start with a bit of lumber. Here. Right. Let's start producing a little bit of lumber. We need that to build buildings. And this fellow down here is now going for a sneak attack on Jamestown. No, don't end the turn, damn it. Oh, the Arawak tribe is pleased to see the progress of our neighbors at New Amsterdam. We have come to offer you 11 sugar in recognition of their everlasting peace. And 9 furs. Thank you very much. First and foremost, we must take Jamestown. Meeting fellow Europeans. Oh boy. Greetings, Governor Harjawalda, and welcome to New England. We have justly claimed all this land in the name of our Queen and the Church of England, and we are here to seek a life of religious freedom and service to the Crown. Please do not interfere with your God-given mission. Oh, hell I will. Our Queen is disturbed by the large Dutch forces lurking outside our English colonies. We demand that you withdraw all military units adjacent to English colonies. Our forces are protected to valid Dutch interests and shall stay. Although all this land is rightfully ours by the order of the Queen, we propose a demarcation, a treaty between dividing all the land before God, perpetual and inviolable Dutch and English spheres of influence. We agree, sure. Excellent. All the land which you now occupy shall constitute English. The Dutch sphere and the land which we occupy shall be the English in perpetuity. Please remember not to trespass in those areas. Go in peace, English brothers. Sure. Sure. Treasure! There's treasure! English treasure! Break treaty! English treasure worth 3,400 captured by the Dutch. Well, yes. They must have sacked either an Indian village or most likely found treasure under one of these symbols. They are basically the treasure huts, like in Civilization. Okay. With the prayer cards right, we're in game. Now, let's wait with the ship here. The Cherokee tribe welcomes you. We are a glorious nation of 12 villages. To celebrate our friendship, we generously offer you the land, occupants a gift. We accept the treaty and live with us in peace and progress. Sure. Great. Yeah, they want us to visit. Okay, guys. And now we're doing something stupid. We're going to attack a town. That is a pretty bold move, a ballsy move, because that could work or could not work. Let's see. Okay, now we're going to attack the village. Now cross the fingers that this is actually going to work. We have a combat stats 2 strength versus 1. Attack bonus 50, defense bonus they have 50 as well. But they have a hidden modifier due to the difficulty, so I'm not quite sure if we're going to win this actually. Yes, we did. Dutch march into Jamestown. 32 plundered. Hooray! Victory! Okay, now there's loot. There's loot to be had. Ladies and gentlemen, there's loot to be had. Now let's move in the ship, because now we can load in stuff. First and foremost, we've captured the town, and all their loot is ours to take. Secondly, they have their pioneer in here, strangely enough. I'm not sure if they lost a unit, but they have the muskets in here. We can load these, and they actually have the tools in here as well. So we can actually load this little bit of food. Then we can can turn this guy into pioneer. And now we can abandon the settlement. Shall we indeed abandon our Jamestown colony, Your Excellency? Yes, it is God's will. So we actually can take away the settlement. As long as it doesn't have a stockade, we can do that. I mean, it's not a bad location, but of course we want to focus our efforts in our own place. Plus, we have a lot of stuff to do. Now we have captured their town and this treasure. Arawak tribe is pleased to see you progress and 6 tobacco. Well, thank you. Now this is a great start so far. Okay, now yeah, we can move this guy as well. I can't move the treasure, and alright, we cannot move everybody. That's too much stuff. Okay, you guys walk. Sorry guys. Somebody has to walk. So we can bring the ship. We can actually make a command, go to New Amsterdam, right? And we can send you to New Amsterdam as well. And you are actually going to... No, wait. You're going to enter the village and talk with the Indians. Your expedition has reached a village of Cherokee. Inhabitants are peacefully working in the surrounding fields. They wave you happily. Live among the natives. You are unskilled, young one, and your ways are strange. If you wish, however, Cherokee will show you to become a master fisherman. Yes! Then I shall become a master fisherman. Congratulations, young one. You have learned the ways of the Cherokee and become a master fisherman. We hope you will share this knowledge wisely. You are always welcome to start a village. Awesome. This is awesome. So, Indians can learn us certain abilities. One of them is, of course, like you just saw, they trained us as a fisherman. They can train us in farming, and depending on the village, they have certain abilities. Okay, now what shall we do next? That's a good question. I think we're going to... we need docks before we can fish. Right, so we're going to build docks. Yeah, we don't have enough food for that. We have 36 wood, so we can actually work. We make you a colonist. So basically, right, I probably should start explaining this screen a little bit more. I mean, the main thing is self-explanatory. Down here we have an inventory. This is the loading of the ship. This is the settlement production. Right now we produce 2 food, 1 cross and 1 bell. Crosses produce basically more migrants. The bells produce independence, wish of independence, and then we produce here 2 more hides. We can actually load in the hides and sell them. In Amsterdam we can sell the tobacco, we can sell the sugar, basically sail home. Now this guy, this fellow here, is in the carpenter's workshop, so he's going to produce 3 hammers, which means as soon as this is filled, it takes 52 hammers. As soon as he has produced 52 hammers, assuming he has enough wood, we will have docks. Docks means we can fish, and we have ocean tiles here. We have ocean, lake, and another ocean tile. So we can use our expert fishermen we just trained. Now in the town hall we can produce spells. In the weaver's house we can produce cloth. In the fur trader's house we can produce 4 cloaks. Tobacconist producing cigars. The rum distillery produces rum, and the smiths produces tools out of iron ore. So that's basically the production we can do. And depending on how skilled the person is, the higher the yield it will be. Okay, now we're going to move the treasure home. This pioneer is now an expert fisherman. He's actually equipped with pickaxes, but he's actually an expert fisherman. He's going to walk all the way home now. And I actually tried to send our other fellow colonist from New Amsterdam to another village. I'm going to load in more furs, and I'm going to set sail to Amsterdam. Let's sail home. Oh, there's another tribe. The 2B tribe welcomes you. We are a colonization of 1 camps. To celebrate our friendship, we generously offer you the land we occupy as a gift. Will you accept the treaty and live with us in peace and brothers? Sure. Okay, so they only have 1 camp. Basically this camp here. Okay, now we can actually use this guy. And I'm moving them in here. Let's see, maybe they have something interesting to train. Learn to trade to us. And there are certain units, scouts, they will be more efficient with that, but I thought, yeah, we can actually at least check out the neighboring villages, because they're very close by. Live among natives. Master sugar planter. Do we need a sugar planter? No, not now, thanks you. We have no tiles suited for sugar, I think. I could be wrong. Cargo from the New World. Okay, there's... unload all cargo. Now we're going to sell stuff and we get money from it. Now we have 275. We can recruit people for 200 gold. Well, it will become more and more expensive the more people recruit. And if you have produced crosses, we will gain settlers for free. So we get 200 and we could buy export ore miners, or we could buy some other stuff. For example, trade goods. 300 gold, we cannot afford that. We have a silver miner sitting here. Yeah, I'm going to recruit an export ore miner. That's a good deal. And these guys slowly walk home, and we're going to send this guy... Can I actually send you? No, I can give you a destination. I'm just asking these guys as well down here. Doesn't hurt to ask. Because we have a kickstart and... Oh, not... Oh, crap. That's not a smart idea. Okay, anyways, that was auto travel. Your expedition happens on a strange burial mounds. Oh boy. Burial mounds basically means treasure. Potentially could also mean, or definitely mean, we will piss off the natives. So no, stay clear of those. It's too risky. If we anger the natives early on, we will be in deep shit. And they bring us more gifts. Okay, there is a ship. And we can now put some people to work. Okay. First and foremost, we really need to get the stocks up and running. The sooner the better. Now we are -4, so we cannot sustain it very long. probably put one to food production. Yeah, without the docks we cannot produce a lot. Ah, that's tricky. I mean, how much does it cost? Way too much. 37 hammers. Ah, that's tricky, yeah. I mean, we could clear a forest. Let's do a tooltip check real quick. I'm not going to cut down these forests here. This is conifer forest. What is this? Good for tobacco if cleared. Oh! Au contraire, monsieur. Yeah, broadleaf is cotton. So we could clear these areas and produce either cotton or use it for food. Right, that would be an option. We must not clear these guys because we need wood as well. So let's ask these guys what they can teach us. Master Farmer. Yes, sir, please. Congratulations, young one! You have learned the ways of the Arawaks and become a master farmer. We hope you will share this knowledge wisely and always welcome to stay in your village. Perfect. Very, very useful skills early on. We can, of course, recruit these guys and train them later on, but if we get them early on for free. Yeah, I know. We're running out of food. No problem, because we have a master farmer incoming. Aha! No. You? No. It's a little bit tricky to move them around sometimes. Point and click. Yeah, there we go. Now making you a pioneer. Yeah, and now we're fine, because this guy is more productive. He produces 4 food, so we have plus minus 0, and these guys can keep up producing the hammers. Producing the docks. As soon as we have the docks, we are golden, because then we have ocean tile, and a lake tile. I think we can send another settler down to the village and have him trained as well. I'm not quite sure if they train more than one. I'm not entirely certain, but at least we have one expert fisherman that will help us greatly. Okay. So you can go back to New Netherlands. New Netherlands, the old world, of course. And this fellow is slowly walking home, as long with the treasure. Now the treasure is a bit of a dumb two-sided sword, or a two-bladed sword basically. We cannot move it alone. We have to ask the king, and the king will take 50% of it. But I think early on this would be a huge deal, even if we get 50% of that cash going. So now I'm going to... hold on. Yeah, it doesn't matter where you produce. I think we're going to cut down the broadleaf forest, because we want to have an inland road anyways at some point. Because we're going to... back there, I said there's a desert, but there's actually only a couple of desert tiles. This is a very, very, very good spot back here. Lots of rivers, they give bonuses of food and stuff. I think this is going to be our first direction of expansion. Oh! Spies report a pasture raiding party wreaks havoc on the Spanish colony of Isabella! Yeah. Okay, some price changes, we don't really care about that. No, one click and then unload all the cargo. We're not getting a lot of money. I mean, it's just very, very small fries. We can actually... No. We're buying... how does it work? Shift click? No? Yeah, too expensive. Now, how do I... Yeah, but how do I... Yeah, shift and click, okay. 50? We should afford 50. Yes. Now we bought 50 trade goods. We can sell this stuff to Indians and try to make a little bit of profit with that. Okay. Governor Harjawalda, we are most pleased at the amount of plunder and booty your conquistadors are obtaining in the New World. Alas, we notice that you do not have a galleon fleet to transport this marvelous treasure home to the Netherlands. If you wish, we shall transport the treasure home in your own royal galleons once our assessors have computed the crown's proper share. Very well, and let the crown claim its rightful share. It's basically the option we can choose here, because early on we could really lose that money. Really. What? Son of a bitch! 65% share! Oh, damn you! 65! Wow. Okay, that was probably not the best. Even so, we made a considerable amount of money, almost 1,200. But I didn't know it was that high. Son of a bitch. Okay, let's actually hold on. Let's build a road first here. And they give us some more presents first. Thank you very much. King increases military spending, regulars added to the royal expedition in force, colonials or explosive army. Yeah, he uses this money right away to build a larger army, basically. But yeah, that's not a problem. That's not going to be a problem anytime soon. More price changes. Religious unrest in the Netherlands causes increased immigration. Colonies indentured servants are now available. Okay. Oh, we're out of lumber. That's not good. No lumber means no construction. Yeah, so we are slowly... We could buy it. How long do we need to build it? 16 hammers. Yeah, complete it. We're going to complete it. We're going to rush it, because then we can actually benefit from it. Now, the biggest issue we have like 3 spots here occupied by the Indians. We have to do something about it, but that's going to happen in the next episode of Sid Meier's Colonization. I hope you enjoyed the episode. So don't forget to like and subscribe to the channel if you want to stay updated on this series. We see each other tomorrow. Thanks for watching, and goodbye.